welcome to two of America's Most Wanted. I'm Erica.
And I'm Ashley.
And we are two of America's Most Wanted, right? I am from Atlanta, Georgia, Southern Belle to the death of me. I'm also an upcoming author and an avid reader. That is who Erica is.
And I'm Ashley, also an avid reader, business owner of Reader Book Box. I'm from Los Angeles, California, proud West Coaster.
Yeah. Throw it up.
He's talking real easy too. Real easy. Just went up. Proud West Coaster. And also super excited to do this podcast show with my friend Erica.
We're talking about circling the drain with this one for a minute, right? We seem to work well together and have a good kiki. And why not let y'all in on it, right? So you may be asking, why a podcast? Why are we doing this? Because we see that there's a hole in the space. There's not a place where we can talk about bookish related topics as well as what's really happening in our lives, right? We're two women, millennials. Apparently, I'm a millennial. Who knew? I thought I was
Yes, you are.
However, they say I'm a millennial. So we have shared experiences and perspectives that are not being covered necessarily in this particular space. And we decided to fill that and still talk about Black love, all encompassing it.
Yes. So why we love Black romance? Okay, I'll tell you why I love Black romance. It's really because I just love being able to see ourselves in love stories. And I think Black romance, sometimes people think that romance is corny or cliche, but every single story, book, video game, there is a love trope. There is a romance element. And I just don't need to go around to like, oh, let me read Star Wars or whatever, Star Trek thingy, and then look for the love in there. When I can just go straight to romance. So that's why I'm like, I love Black people falling in love in all capacities, and I'm just a fan. So that's why I love Black romance.
I wanted to see, because I was a reader of urban fiction for so long, right? Which I have to agree with you and your thoughts on it, that it was love anyway, right? And when I found Black romance at the beginning part of the pandemic, it was refreshing to read about happily ever after in the Black space, that we too can have love on page as well, depicted in this flowery language, just like our counterparts. So that's why Black romance has appealed to me over the last 6 years. I think I've started reading it like in 2020. Good God.
It's a minute now. It's a minute, right? I know. We said, it's so funny because I was like, oh, we should talk about our favorite authors, favorite books. And like, I don't know if I have a favorite author anymore. Not to say, I don't want to be like,
okay.
I was
like, start and stutter, like,
right. Yeah. It's because I feel I'm such a mood reader now. I am such like, what's my vibe? What's my energy? What am I like feeling for the moment? So and also I feel like there's so many new upcoming authors too, that a lot of times people aren't really mentioning my faves anymore. As much as they used to.
You're right though. You're right.
So I'll say, okay, so authors that I thoroughly enjoy has always been like Desiree, of course, Nia Forster, love Nia's books. Christina C. Jones, always a fan. Yes. I really like Alexandria House too. She's really good. So those are kind of the OGs, that I feel like I've always like, that's where I started reading, Alexandra Warren, that's Nicole Falls. Like, those are the folks who I started getting into when I started reading Black romance. Those were the girls I went to. But now there's so many more that I'm just like, okay, but y'all, okay, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's like there's so many more that people are like obsessing over that I'm like, oh shoot, should I read more of their books too? Like, so I don't know. I'm just weird sometimes.
I feel you on that though.
Mm.
Like, I'm an advocate of reading new upcoming authors
Mm.
because writing is hard, y'all. So, giving them an
I don't.
opportunity to win me
I don't even
over.
try. I don't even try to write. I said nope. People all the time will be like, "You should write a book for." First of all, why? Why do you think I? Why? Why?
For the why, right?
No, no.
Why
It's
do you
not.
think I would do good at that
Why? Why
particular?
do you
Yeah,
think? Why do you think that? What about
those are
me
the
screams
questions.
writer to you? What makes you think that?
It's because you read a lot, and people automatically
Mm,
assume because you read so much that you got to have this this desire to write. And for
mm,
some of us, that's the case, and for some others,
mm.
it's just because I like to read.
I like to read. Look, I like to travel too. Don't mean I want to fly a plane. Like what the? I don't. Let me fly now. What? No, I don't. I don't desire that. I like to eat. Don't mean I want to become a chef. Like what makes you
But
think?
listen. Say
No. I like no. Ashley has no interest in writing a book. I'll throw out some ideas. I'll be like, ooh, what if this happened? That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all I
she's really
care.
good at that too. She's really good.
Yeah. I'm ideation type of girl. I'm like, I ask questions and that type of stuff, but I ain't writing nothing. Mm-mm. No.
Hilarious,
Mm-hmm.
hilarious. Okay, my favorite author. Oh goodness, this is not a hard question at all. First and foremost, it's Granger or Desiree or whatever name she wants to go by on this particular journey that she's taking us
Mm-hmm.
on. I
Mm-hmm.
am locked. I'm in the passenger seat. Where we going?
Mm-hmm.
Just, um,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
uh, and of course Ray, Rayleigh's, absolute.
Mm-hmm. You are a Ray
Uh,
fan. Woo!
I am a Ray fan. Okay,
Stan. Stan.
slick stand account is
Yeah.
where we operate over here on this
Yes.
side of things.
Yeah.
Um, and uh, I'm rereading a book
Mm-hmm.
right now by Antoinette Sherrill,
Mm.
and God, that girl's pen is crazy. Like,
She's good.
uh, it's so good. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
As I sit here and I'm running through the catalog of books, I'm just like, and it's not just this story either. Like, it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Her
this girl is
catalog.
good.
Catalog. Yeah.
Goes crazy. So
Yeah.
yeah, those are my favorite authors. And of course I'm a fan of everyone that you named before.
Mm-hmm.
The Christinas, the Nias, the Houses, the Warners, the Nicole Falls. Nicole's
Mm-hmm.
pen is crazy as well.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
just finished reading um a book by her, one up older book in her catalog that I had yet to get into about the baseball player. I can't think of the name right
Oh
now.
yeah, the female baseball player. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
goes crazy, goes crazy.
Yeah.
Her pen. So yeah,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
same. But I lean into the newer authors
You do.
because you discover some gems and
That's the thing about you that you take risk. You're like, let me see, girl. Let me read. And I am so risk advert. Like I'm just like that's why people honestly I stay reading 4 and 5 star books. I'm pretty
you do,
consistent.
you
Like
do.
I don't really people are like, oh, DNF. I don't really DNF. I don't know. I do feel like I have an eye for picking books that are really really good, but I also can tell even when a book is recommended to me of like is this going to be a 4 or 5 star book? Like it's something about
Do you
intuition.
read the synopsis? Is that the reason why you're so good at it?
I read it depends. So I'll read synopsis from authors I don't know. If I don't know you as an author, then yes, I will be reading the synopsis, babes, and I hope it's good. If it ain't getting me, you ain't getting me. Okay. Um, I'm gonna read it,
Exactly.
babes. I'm gonna read that synopsis, and if it's trash, I'm like, well, if you couldn't do this,
It's gonna be good. That's what I'm
I know.
saying.
And that's the thing. I've read I think one time Ashley Nicole had a synopsis. I was like 2 sentences, and I was like, "That's some good sentences." Like it's like 2 good sentences. That's what I'll read it. Like it was
She's
just.
another fave. She's
She
another
is a
fave.
fave. She's absolutely a fave. So it does. So yeah, I'll read a synopsis, and it does. That has to be the entryway for me, unless it's a book that's recommended by somebody whose taste I trust, you know?
Okay.
So like when
Okay.
you
Same.
recommend a book, Courtney recommends me a book, I think I feel confident in like, okay, if you said it was a 4 or 5 or it's just really good, then I'm probably gonna like it. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
Knows
like,
your reading style, what you would
mm,
enjoy. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
mm-hmm,
Now,
mm-hmm,
okay, speaking of recommendations, let's talk about that a little bit because
mm,
I don't trust everybody.
no,
I'm
no,
looking at
no,
you,
no.
TikTok. I'm looking at you. The girls, sometimes I be like, what is we doing, y'all? What is we out here
Yeah.
recommending to 1,000 people who don't like this post?
Thousands of people. Thousands. Let's be real, and y'all can take this how you want. There is a very cliquish culture happening in TikTok, and there
Talk
is
crazy. Yeah.
look the book talk. Yes, the fandom is wild, and the unyielding faith and favoritism of some authors that I'm like, how did they earn your undying loyalty? Like, how did they earn this? Because you dying, you going to war for this girl, you know?
But
It's
still, were their dead ass wrong?
yeah. And I mean, like, what did they do for you to be so ride or die for them? Because I have authors, the authors I name, I feel like I'm ride or die for them, but I'm not really dying, I'm like,
Oh, how about I'm not going to stick my neck out there? Uh,
yeah.
so what if I'm on the wrong
No,
side of history? I'm going to just be quiet and watch this play out.
yeah. And also, the types of authors that I enjoy are, I'll say it, they're pretty professional when it comes to the business of books. They are not they are not responding to threads. They are not making videos responding to things that they don't like. They're not doing that type of stuff. So I don't have to go to war for them because they're not requiring me to go to war from them. You know what I mean?
Just keep it in the group chat.
They're
Keep
keeping
it
it
in
in
the
the group
group
chat.
chat.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. We
A
have
problem
several.
there. Yeah.
And you keep those complaints and thoughts and
Mhm.
feelings and emotions off in the group chat so that
Yeah.
you don't offend anyone that could possibly be your consumer.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
unfortunately, these people don't have
Yeah.
customer service training, and you can tell.
I know.
Sorry.
And let's be clear before anyone even tries to come around for us. This is not a blanket statement to all of book talk and all the book
No.
talkers. So let's
God no.
relax, babe.
God no. God.
Let's
But I
relax.
have had some. I've had, and I. If you want to know who, just slide in my DMs. I don't have a
No.
problem. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
jokes.
you're
Jokes.
not. No, you're not. But
Jokes.
okay. Jokes. But no, but yeah, like I say, it doesn't apply to all of book talk because I think especially when I went to I think the Black Romance Book Fest, I met a couple of book talkers that are super sweet, super nice, super chill people.
Awesome.
And just very excited about reading, very excited about, learning new authors, getting books. They're just really awesome, awesome people. I think it's just always a small minority that creates a stereotype for the group. So I think that
And that's the case with anybody, though. With
yes,
anything, it's always going
yes,
to be the smallest group that's the loudest.
that's the
Um,
loudest. That's the
that's
loudest.
causing and kicking up dust.
Mm-hmm.
It's just as of late. as we're recording this, there's drama that's happening on Threads right now, and I'm just like, yo, like what? First of all, Threads is apparently where you go to start the
Ooh,
mess. You start the
ooh,
mess over there.
I, I love Threads. I love Threads. I love it. Love Threads. Down, okay? I'll be on Threads scrolling late at night. I'll randomly wake up at 4 in the morning and just be like, let me see my phone. And I just get sucked into Threads. Just scroll. I love it. And when I see drama, I'm going through the things. I'm reading it all. Oh, hell yeah, I love Threads. I love it. It's the
What they do with you?
nothing. I keep saying, please don't put me in it, you know? Please don't put me in it. Because once I'm in it, it's gonna be dangerous. It's gonna be scary, but
Listen, listen. I don't want to
it's
be in the
scary, but
drama, but
don't put me in the
Threads,
drama.
baby, it goes down in Threads. It
Down,
goes down.
down in the Threads. Down. So yeah, well, I mean, we could talk about it right now. Well, let's. This is not even being messy. This is just reporting the facts. You know, reporting the
We're
facts.
reporting the news. We're newscasters at this point, live from these Thread streets.
Live from the Third Streets. So essentially, there is. And let's omit the names so people, if you know, you know, go find out in
Yeah,
Threads. But
I'm with it.
there is a book box that has been made available for purchase. And apparently there has been an extreme delay in delivery. And
Yes, several
and
months. Several
several
months.
months. Let's be this months, because when readers late by 2 days. You know, maybe 4, depending how far you are from California. You know, but
She can
months,
talk about the box thing because she's a professional in the space.
right? So months is wild, right? However, there has been apparently there's been communication as to the length of time that people are supposed to wait. But then there's also been, I guess we've passed the time, right? We've passed the time.
Yes, we've lapped it once at minimum, twice
Mhm.
for some.
Yes. And so the girlies are upset. They're upset customers. And then there's also very defensive stands who
Yeah,
are going to bat for
yeah,
their favorite author.
yeah.
Um, you know, and I see customer view all the time, because I feel like, even though I own a business, I feel like a customer all the time. So I'm in the mindset, so I can understand feeling upset when a promise is not delivered, right? So I can understand that. I
There's
think
apparently no communication, and I don't know how true that particular piece is because my
I'm
understanding is that
doubtful.
there has been communication um,
Mhm.
sent throughout this delay
Mhm.
that
Yes.
is occurring. People may not be
Yeah.
checking their inboxes or spam folders.
That part. And also, we don't, because I'm not a customer, I don't know what the communication has looked like, you know, because it could have been, you know,
We delayed for
weekly. It,
or when you got kick up or when I sent something to you, then you decided to communicate back, and that's not appropriate either. That's not
hmm
appropriate.
Yeah.
Um,
So we are not aware of the levels of communication that have, or the attempts, or the communication that's been delivered.
yeah.
However, the issues have been brought to the social media streets, and here we are,
Oof, Jesus Christ, it is
observing,
out here, baby. It is out.
observing,
Dissertation
observing.
length. Uh,
Look, look.
just like
It's messy as hell. It's messy, and I want to watch.
listen. Let me understand all the parts, all the moving pieces of it all. Threats have been made. Apparently, I don't understand how when we're on the internet. I'm a little, I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little concerned. Like, you sure you
There's
want to pull that card?
there's also been talks of lawyer. Like, I got a lawyer. I read on one post.
I didn't hear
She's like,
this latest update. People got the
she,
attorneys
she said
retained.
I got a lawyer if you want to play. I said, ooh, ooh, ooh,
Now wait a
ooh.
minute. Now wait a
Yeah.
minute. Hold on. Hold on.
I said, oh,
Are we
people need to
really
stop playing
going
with
that
people.
far?
people need to stop playing with people too. Like for real. I think that people need to stop playing with people because we're not on the streets.
We don't even know what each other look like most of the time. I look completely different than I do on the internet.
We're not outside like that. We're not in the
I'm
streets
reading a
like
book.
this.
I'm in the house reading a book.
Okay. So what are we threatening people with? There are people like I've always, me, I'm like, I call the police. I don't care. 911, hello, yeah. you
I
know,
gotta tell the story.
you know. But that's what I'm saying. Like people like to do a lot of like people like to be big time sometime, and I'm like, sometimes it's a bigger dog than you.
Behind the
And
keyboard though, it's like I don't get, man. The threat
yeah,
part threw me.
yeah,
Because words is one thing. Us having a fisticuffs in that
yeah,
matter,
yeah.
that's one thing. But when you start talking about other aspects of threatening people
Mm-hmm.
physically,
Mm-hmm.
I got to squint at you. I got
Right.
to
It's like
squint and be like, is everything okay? Everything all right?
how did we get here?
I'm asking about something that I paid for, first of all, getting on to God. I paid American dollars for a product that I have yet to receive.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do not receive it in what I deem as timely, I have the right to ask questions,
Yeah.
to have
Yeah.
discourse.
Uh-huh.
And I don't, threats are unnecessary.
Yeah, baby. I'm like, ooh, threatening now.
These book spaces is crazy, crazy.
It's
They don't have group
crazy.
chats. They don't have group chats.
Oh yeah, it's so weird. And I'll be honest. Our group chat would get us all in trouble if it ever was to get
Yes,
released. All of
I'm
us,
telling
because
you, the
that's
community.
where we process our stuff.
Yeah, and we have to say it out loud for someone to be like, "Well,
Yeah.
Erica, I don't think you should really have that opinion." Okay, well, tell me why. And that is where I sort of move through getting so I can face the public
Yes,
and
you
not make an
process
ass of
it.
myself.
Absolutely. You process it. You're like, okay. Or you hear diverse perspectives on an issue in a safe space, right?
Yeah,
Because
agreed.
we're able to openly criticize and either be affirmed or informed, And it's
Yeah,
like, okay,
agreed.
well, that's a good point, Okay, I support that. So I think, I think it's unfortunate, and I think a thing about it that I think frustrates me is that I always want for like us as especially us as Black women to be able to get along. We're constantly fighting against this trope that we can't get along with each other, that we always fight and there's always beef. Black women can't support Black women. And I'm like, that's not
Always
true.
angry.
Yeah, that
Always
we're always
angry.
angry, that we can't communicate. We're so emotional and I don't intentionally try to dispel those stereotypes. I'm not out here being like, well, Black women, we are not angry. We're not frustrated. I'm not trying to say to that, but I'm saying in a sense of like, I want us to be able to have a better sisterhood,
Sure,
have
sure.
a better community at times. And it's frustrating when that small minority will just go so far left that they spoil the community for the rest of us who are just here to have a good time reading books. You
Yeah,
know,
yeah. Talk
it's
about
it
it a little
feels.
bit.
Mhm. Talk about our favorite
Kiki.
parts. My man, my man,
Yeah.
my man. And now,
A friendly fight. Fun
yes,
shade. Fun
yes,
shade.
yes, right? Like, oh, that's my man, and I claimed him. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that, or even be able to criticize and be able to, be like, that wasn't the best, but whatever. We moving on. So I think
Yeah.
that's part of my frustration when I'm seeing this infighting. Like, yes, the drama is funny, but then after a while, I'm like, oh, come on now, like it's books at the end of the day.
Once we get past the 24-hour mark, of the fight, then I'm sort of like, oh, all right, let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up, people. Let's wrap it up. So hopefully
It's
it
kind of,
will.
yeah, I'm
Mm.
sure that they either will block each other, the people will block.
Ooh, I love a good block.
Me too, girl. Me too.
I say that because I was blocked by a fellow book influencer. Yeah, years ago, y'all. And every time it comes up when
Still
we're
don't know
talking
why.
about blocking, I don't know why I was blocked. And I kiki at the fact that I was blocked in the first place. Because I get it. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. I understand that because, I also think my energies can be very passive at times. So if you want to rile me up and I'm just not feeding into it, that can frustrate a person who's looking to start stuff, So I get it. It's like,
Both
it's like,
others.
right? And I'm just like, whatever. I'm like, and that frustrates the demon in you. It gets you, right? It aggravates the demon in you. Um, so yeah, when old girl blocked me, she I learned that I got blocked when it was in a live, and she was apparently commenting, and someone was responding, and I was like, "Who's she talking to?" And I was like, "Oh, I've been blocked." I
Hilarious.
it's I truly laugh about it now. I've always laughed about it, and I'm
Because
sure
it's
that
not
irritates her.
serious. I
It's
don't know
not
you in real
serious.
life. You have
Yeah,
no bearings on anything.
nothing,
This is all
anything.
the internet, although it is real life.
It is. It's real
People
lives,
make a lot of money
real
on the
people.
internet. People live their lives on the internet. This is
Mm-hmm.
real life for them. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say it's not real, but it's
Mm-hmm.
never that serious because I don't know you. We'll never cross paths. It's okay.
I did see.
And if
Remember
we
we saw her.
do,
Yeah, she didn't say nothing.
didn't
I
say two words to nobody. Nobody. It was quiet.
and that's my thing. It's like, girl, say something. I want you to say something because I want it, Erica.
Oh, the vitriol. But I'm really about that act.
Now
So
you are.
I'm
You're like,
about that act.
what? I'm sorry. What was it?
What was
Oh,
said?
repeat it.
Don't even look at me funny because I don't like
Right.
that. Because we out in public. I don't know what you mean. What you mean?
Right. Oh man, but yeah, I think, and the funny thing for me too is that I didn't like her content, anyways. So that's even more. I'm like, girl, I didn't even like.
Listen, how you got a problem with every? Anyway, you know what?
I know.
We're not here to
Anyways,
talk about that. We're not here to talk about that. Maybe we'll get into that at a later date.
at a later date, we'll chat more. I wonder if she still posts. I don't know because I'm black,
I have not a clue.
right?
I have not
So
a clue.
funny, so funny. Okay, so I know we also wanted to talk about our favorite book, or our favorite book, or book we'd always like to recommend. Um, I think I know
I already
what
know mine.
yours is. Okay, go ahead.
You should. Everyone should know what mine is. You
I
know
know
me in
what
real
it is.
life. You know
I
exactly what
know.
mine is.
I know what it is.
It's At the End of It
At
All
the
by
end of it
Ray
all, very
Lease.
least. Mm-hmm.
Let me tell you
Mm-hmm.
something about Asen. Um,
Mm-hmm.
he, first of all, he is my man. He is my
Mm-hmm.
man. Okay, everyone knows he's my man. My husband knows he's my man.
Mm-hmm.
Who I picture as him. Like, listen,
Mm-hmm.
it's in my head. It's in my head. That is who he is. Okay, Ray knows that is my boo.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
She's
Mm-hmm.
clear on that.
She's. Uh-huh.
Um, so if you want something that's going to evoke some emotion, want you to feel something, um, is it a sad book? Yes. It does have its moments of being sad,
Mm-hmm.
but at the end there is some resolution, which is what I
Mm-hmm.
love about Ray's like writing. It's real life. Like it feels obtainable. It feels like you know someone who knows them. You know,
Mm.
that's what it feels like. And um uh it's beautifully done. All
Mm-hmm.
parts are handled with grace, even the sad parts. So yeah, at the end of it all by Ray Lee's absolute favorite book. I sing it to high heaven.
I feel like the book has some elements of being a kind of melancholy, you know?
Yeah.
That is, I think this this energy of being a bit, I wouldn't even say sad. It's just this like the energy after grief. You know what I mean?
Ooh, I see what you're
When,
saying. It's sort of
you
you
know,
accept it, but it still
yeah,
hurts.
yeah. And it's not exactly, you're not exactly sad, but you don't feel the energy of happiness. You don't feel joy, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's not depression. But it's like melancholy. Like, did you have a good day today? Yeah.
Yeah. It was okay.
Yeah. It was perfectly fine. You know? So I feel like the book sets a tone of that where you feel that level of like that melancholy level from both of the characters of
Yeah.
like that sort of almost sad. Almost sad, but not quite grieving anymore.
I feel you. I feel you on that. I
Mm-hmm.
feel you on that. And that's
Mm-hmm.
where they find their solace in each other
Mm-hmm.
and sort of find that sliver of like hope or that light in one another
Mm-hmm.
when you see their love story develop. It is black romance, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So it is black love being shown throughout
Mm-hmm.
um these young people's lives. They're young. And
Yeah.
I know that I'm a
Yeah.
cougar. I am fine with it. Hear me? I'm fine by me.
You're like, it's fine. I'm like, he is grown. He's just,
He is
I think it's
grown.
just, I think for you, honestly, Erica, it's just the fact that while you are in your 40s, you are not, I don't know what words to say. It's not, you're like, you say you're old, but you do young people things. You know what I mean? Like, you got hobbies, you got interests, you know, you not like this boggle down waiting for the end to come. You know, like you
But
are
God no.
I'm just saying, like you living. So when you are a person who's got energy, you know, you're attracted to people with energy. And I think sometimes, no shade to the old dudes, but some older men tend to be a bit more like
They be
slowing
tired though.
down. Yeah, they
They be
tired and they
tired because
slow.
they done hold around. They all their 20s and 30s, and that's the reason why they be tired. By the time they get to their 40s, they be looking at us like, "Okay, I'm ready now."
Right?
Sorry,
So I think
I
the
just
younger men, the young dudes, they have a bit more of that. They match your energy. You know what I mean?
sure,
They match your energy.
sure.
So and they fine too. You know, they're younger. Not
Which is why I used to date younger when I was in the dating pool. I used to date younger.
yeah.
I did. I did.
Mm-hmm.
Men my age or older just never. Gray hair always scared the crap out of me. But that's a whole again another story.
For another day. It reminds me of who was Tracy Ellis Ross.
Mm.
Yeah. Tracy Ellis Ross said that she only dated younger men because she didn't want to deal
Share
with
birthday.
older men. Oh, you do? Look at that.
Yes.
She your thought cousin. But she said that she didn't want to deal with older men because they were stuck in their ways. They were
Yeah.
like not willing to try new things. They lacked adventure, very critical of just new things that are happening in the world, you know, critical of, you know, women's rights, gay rights, like just old school, you know what I mean? And when
Mm-hmm.
you're a person that is, you know, open and you're supportive of people and you're just like, you know, I support people living their lives how they want to live their lives, whatever decision that is. And you got, you
Sure.
know, George over here who's just like, man,
Hey, George.
my uncle George. you know, but they be these old men, like, yeah, man, look at these women need to stay in the house. You know, women need to.
Barefoot
I'm
and
not
pregnant.
barefoot and pregnant. Okay, or they be like, look at that people. They want their rights and stuff. Shoot, sir, go to sleep, go to bed. You know,
You need a nap.
you need a nap. Okay, so that's why I'm like, I get it. I get why when she said that, I said, I completely understand because I feel like I'm right in that generation where the men started to get it a little bit better. Like the more open to like,
Maybe out there.
yeah, and
But
also
Southern men
not
don't. They don't get it.
okay. Okay. Well, ours aren't that great either. Like, no, let's
Oh,
not. In thought, in theory, some in the minds, some of them are better when you're having conversation. Like, okay,
okay.
cool, but it's still trash. Let's not think that over here is the pot of gold, ladies. Don't come to California think you about to meet your husband. Okay, just want to be clear about that before y'all migrate west.
Let's be clear.
Well, speak clear. I don't think he here. Okay. Yeah, it's so funny. Sometimes I'll be like, maybe I need to move. My God. But then also I need to go outside. That's what it is.
Probably because he's not going to come to your door. He's not unless you're inviting him like I did. I just invited him.
Yeah. Sharon also said that her husband came to the house.
You got to invite them though. You got to invite them. They're not just going to show up magically at the door and be like, "Hey."
Yeah, man. My God is an awesome God. He reigns of everybody. Jesus.
Delivering men that are over 6 feet tall.
Look, 6 feet. I do, and I wish I was more loosey goosey, like some of these women out here.
I was
being
a whore. That was the reason why he got invited to the house.
I mean, it worked out.
'Cause I thought I was gonna, real quick. I got stood up. I didn't like that. I didn't like the way it made me feel. I wanted to feel desirable. This
so
Negro was sitting at the end of the couch, scared. But he came back the next day. He never left, y'all.
There we go.
He never left.
There we go.
Listen, small graces.
I mean, God worked it out. And that's what I want.
His children. He take care of his children. I was out here being stupid because what if he came in and chopped me up or something? He didn't.
Sure could have. Sure, but he didn't. But he could have.
He could have.
You see, and that's why I'm saying, like, it's like, why do I want him tall? Like, because I am tall-ish. I'm 5'8". I recognize it's not extremely tall, but the men are just getting shorter and shorter. Like,
it's the estrogen. They have more estrogen in their system.
They need to stop. Okay, they're not growing anymore. Okay, so there's that. But
you got to go super young.
And see, I can't raise nobody's son. I just can't. Like, you can't do that. You're not swapping me for your mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, no.
That's exactly what's going
on. That's what's going to happen. And then you're going to look at me hungry and I'm going to look at you hungry. Like, so what you cooking? I'm hungry too. You're supposed to provide. Provide me with a meal. I'm hungry.
Since you want to lead.
Since you want to lead, fool. You want me to submit? Let me submit my menu. Shoot, I'm hungry. Shoot. You want a submissive wife, partner? Well, here are my prerequisites. Okay? I like Italian. I like Mexican foods. I like Jamaican oxtail. Yup, I know it's expensive, but that's the one I like.
Here are my allergies.
And here are my allergies. Make sure you get it right. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, and one of the things though, definitely height is a thing for me but
Sure.
it's not preferably 6 feet, right? But at minimum, just taller than me, just
Okay.
taller than me. So does
That's still
5'10" count?
difficult. It's
I
still
know,
difficult.
I know, but does 5'10" count? Yes, that is still taller than me. That's still taller than me,
My
but
husband is barely
preferably,
5'7".
but you short.
That's not the point.
You're short. Stop
Why do
trying to
people
take these
keep
tall
saying
men.
that?
That's why women like me are struggling because women like you want a tall man. He's taller than you.
Been out of
He's
it
taller
since
than you.
2011.
Yes. Well, there was a girl out there in 2011 who probably wanted a man who was, maybe she was 5'6". Your husband 5'7"?
5'7".
Okay, see?
Maybe. He puts on his license he's 5'9". He's not.
Okay. And
My
that's
baby
another
is,
thing. They
he be
lie.
lying about his. He be
They they lie. That's another reason I want 6 feet. Because at least I'm getting 5'10". They lie.
there. You are
They
correct. Those
lie.
2 inches mean something to them for
Yes,
whatever
it,
reason.
it, it do. And I'm over here. They say, how tall are you? 5'8"? A real 5'8" or 5'8"? Like a man 5'8"? Because I'm like, yeah, that is real. So I say 6 feet to be safe. I
Sure.
say black man because I want a black man.
Sure.
Um, I say I do say college educated because I feel like I've always said that higher ed has been such a pivotal part of my life journey, and I want someone who understands what that was, like what that was
Fair.
like.
Fair.
So it's just too many years. It's like living on an island and this person only got a passport. What you mean? Like you ain't been nowhere. Like you've never been on a plane, bruh? Like, what's going on?
Sure.
So I do want that. I also want someone with hobbies. I think it's
Ooh.
incredibly important to have hobbies.
More than
You
watching
have to
TV.
have, yeah, you've got to have some interest, something that
Yeah.
motivates you, that excites you. Because I remember I won't say no details in case some people watch, but I've definitely been like, oh, so what have you been up to? Like work.
But you know what? Maybe I wouldn't do that if I was dating in the dating
Yeah,
pool.
yeah, yeah.
But when like my aunties and stuff ask me, I just be like, working.
I'm working.
That's all I'm giving them because they're not gonna understand nothing else.
Yeah,
They're not
yeah, yeah,
gonna
yeah.
understand that
That's true.
I read like 10 books last week. They're not gonna get that. They're gonna be
Yeah,
like, what?
yeah, yeah. You been reading a lot, girl.
You
But
got time for
but
nothing else.
nothing else. But I do think but hobbies. So even if I need some hobbies and I do need them to have either a good friend group or a good family group. Just to
Mm,
have them have something that anchors them outside of me.
yes. You don't want anyone. I was just talking to my sister about this, about how controlling my ex was prior to Corey.
Mm,
And it was because he wasn't close to his family. He didn't have a friend group that he was close to. He didn't have anyone but me.
but you. Mm-hmm.
So he
Mm-hmm.
wanted to control how I moved in my different group spaces. And
Mm-hmm.
I have a very close friend group. I have friendships that I've developed online, and
Mm-hmm.
that are decades old at this point, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I can't he had a hard time with that. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that is
Girl, I thought about this. I thought about it. He's got to have something that anchors him outside of me because then I'm going to be his world. And it's cute in books. It's
say
so
that. I
cute in
love it in
books.
books. That
Oh yeah,
kidnapping trope,
you okay?
uh,
You
but not
you
in real life.
obsessed, but not in real life. And in real life, I need you to have something to do on Saturday. That like you looking forward to Saturday because you gonna go golf with the boys, or you about to go get a pickup game with your cousin, or you've been meaning to go pick up your little Lego set, you know, something.
Right, right,
Something.
right. You finna
And
go
I don't
stand in
want to.
line at the shoe store. Something is to have your day.
Yeah, yeah. Because I don't want to wake up and he looking at me like, so what we doing?
Got any plans today? If not,
Like,
I'm gonna
bruh,
binge Stranger Things.
right,
Do more than TV. Do more than
do
TV.
more of that. And that's why I'm like, sometimes I get it. I will bed ride. I'll stay in the bed the whole day, read my little books, relax,
Same.
all that stuff. But I don't need to bed rot with somebody. That's a solo project that I'm comfortable with.
In fact, I prefer to do it alone. I'm
Because
a
then
whole
you
married
talking.
lady, y'all.
But
Whole married, and because you are annoying me.
yeah,
If you come up here and you see me reading, you can see
yeah,
me actually doing it, and you
yes.
ask me, "So what you doing, nigga? If you don't move."
Right? So that's why I said I need that. So I need those
Yeah,
things. I need
I love that.
even if it's like your business and you're busy with that, but I need you to have things that anchor you outside of me. So friends, family,
I love that.
hobbies, passions for life. Because I can't be a life. I don't want to
Great.
be someone's life. I want to be
Again, it
someone.
is cute in books. It is one of
It's
those things that you swoon
adorable.
over.
Swoon. Swoon.
But I would not actually want anyone to have desires to kidnap me and keep me locked away. I wouldn't want that in real
Look,
life.
one of my greatest fears is kidnapping and stalkers. Please don't stalk me.
Really? Well,
Oh,
stalking, yes. Stalking,
yeah.
yes. It's
Yeah,
kind of
don't
creepy,
kidnap.
someone knowing your every step.
Yeah, it is. And it's something that I try to be cautious of as you build a social media presence and you show off your day and you're like, oh, I hope people can't track me down, because I'm showing too damn much. It's like they're gonna be like, she likes to go running outside. I think I saw that place one time.
I saw that. I think I know
Yeah.
exactly where she be running at. Oh, that is creepy.
Yeah. Uh, you
That
know,
is creepy.
yeah. Or people be like, I think I know what area you're in. Let's. I don't like that. It freaks me out. And the thing is, it freaks me out because I know it can be men or women too, because
Because crazy don't have a gender.
don't have a gender. It doesn't have a gender. So that's why I'll be like, well, you know? So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. So I got my mailing address. It's not my address. I'll pick up the packages from the place. Yeah. Yeah.
So, we know what your real life book boyfriend looked like. But what about your favorite book? What does that book
Ooh.
boyfriend look like?
Hmm. Oh my God. I hate that I can never remember this book title. It is Christina C. Jones. It's the
Hmm.
book, the billionaire one. Um,
Uh,
Come on, blue cover. Um, what's it called? An H? Is there an H in the name?
Hostile Takeover.
Hostile Takeover. I like that man. That man
He was
right
over
there.
6 feet tall. He was over 6 feet.
Look at
Because that's
God.
all she writes, apparently, except for a couple of them. Only a couple of them are under 6 feet tall.
Because she
She likes a
knows
tall
she's
man.
writing.
She's like,
She's writing kings. Okay, not a short king, just king. Period. A king. Okay. So that dude right there, rich, confident,
mm.
just doing the things. That man right there. Of course, I've always loved Jordan Johnson. Jordan Johnson is. I've always loved Jordan Johnson, but he's not my ideal man. It's like when you have a crush on somebody that's not good for you.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's a good person. He's a
He
good man.
was. He's a good man. He's not my man. He's just one of my favorite book babe kind of man. But I would never
Okay,
be like, that's my man. I
okay.
love Jordan. I love Jordan. It would never work out. It would never work out. It wouldn't work out. No, no,
But you
no.
like the controlling aspect of the guy in the Hostile Takeover book? I can't remember
I
his name.
Yeah, me neither. Well, I like a man. So this is my thing. What I like about the book is that the girl wasn't a pushover, right? And that would be me. Like I'm gonna press back. You gonna feel this pressure. You know, it's not just gonna be you coming in here dominating, taking over, and I'ma just submit and be like, okay, boop boop boop. No, we tussling. Like it's gonna be like we gonna have a time, baby. We gonna have a time, you know. But I just don't want a man who's a pushover. You know, I don't want a man who doesn't know how to assert himself, who doesn't know himself. You know, so
Okay.
I like confidence. I like strength. I like power. I like dominance. But you can't use that on me. You know what I mean? That's for everybody else. I like to see you do it though. I like to see. I'm like, okay,
Oh, you like the
that's my man.
challenges. You like like the challenge that he gives off, and
Yeah,
the strong
yeah,
presence.
absolutely. I feel that is like epitome of a man, right? I like strength. I like. Oh, what's another one? The diamond one from India Carter, the first one. What
Oh,
was his
uh,
name?
uh, his name was Diamond.
Yeah,
Uh, their last name is it Demons?
was it? Is it Diesel or was it?
Diesel was number two.
Oh,
Declan
okay.
was three.
Uh
So
huh.
Diamond was the first one. Yep, Diamond was the first one.
Diamond. I like him like that too. I like him like
Okay.
strong, smart, powerful, getting things
But he
done.
is a pushover for me. I love that. That is my
That
type of man.
that's my type of man. I love because I always say I want a man who'll fight for me. You know, I want a man who we're outside,
Fisticuffs.
fisticuffs. Like have you seen those? Yes, that's what I like. Oh yeah, that's my man. And he about to fight. He about to fight some niggas for me. Like yes, yes. He about to fight. You know, because I want to be the type to be like, what you say?
I'm gonna call
Oh,
my man.
I'm gonna call my man right now. Okay. Oh, where's my phone? Babe. Yup. Right here. Okay. He coming. I want that. I want that. I want that. I want that so bad. And I want him to show up. Don't even put the damn near barely put the car in park and get the hell out the car and be like, who is it? My God, Erica, who is
That
it?
does it for you. That does it
That's
for
what
you.
and I want to be like this nigga right here.
Talking all that
Here,
mess.
talk. Say it now, my man here. Say it now. Speak up. Since you had all that to say to me, because I'm a woman, right? Well, tell my man what you just said. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's, Erica. I, I dream. I dream of that man. Okay. That's who I want.
Hilarious.
That's who I want. And even if I'm wrong, I want it to be like when we get in the car, he'd be like, "Don't call me for that mess. What were you doing?
That bullshit. Don't do that.
What?
Because what if
Don't
somebody
do
could have got
that,
hurt out here?
man. I could have killed somebody for you." And I'd have been like, "I know, babe, but you can't. Right? Okay." You know? Yeah, sure. Better call. You want me to call somebody else? I thought so.
Well, that's
So
when they put
yeah,
on they man voice, and then you gotta be quiet
yeah,
because they done spoke,
yes,
and you be like,
and
"Fine."
I'm fine. I'm fine with that. But you came right, and you took care of him. Exactly, exactly. So that's why I love men in books who are like that.
Cool.
Obviously, you know, even for Rita, we did our bad boys for Christmas because I love a bad boy. All these men, you know, strong men, powerful men, protective men.
Fine. Fine.
Fine.
It's what I call a dick in a box. It's what I
Look,
call it's the dick in the box. I
which is such a crazy. That was so crazy. I'm like, Lord. But yeah, I love a yeah, I love a man who's a man. Shows up as a man, presents
Mm-hmm.
himself as a man,
Mm-hmm.
confident man.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's what I like.
A little pew pew
So,
action. I love it.
oh yeah, hey, if that's what we need to be, and that's where we need to go.
What it calls for, then of
That's
course.
what it calls for. Then here we are. So yeah, so that I love, and that is that's why I like that book.
Okay.
What's another book? What's another a book I would It's always hard because I feel like if I would recommend a book to somebody, um, it's I have to go through like what do you like, and then I go from
The
there.
interview process.
Yeah. So like, you like sports? Nah. Okay. Well. Okay. Are you okay with gun violence? No. Okay. Okay. All right. Well. All right. Well, no violence. So I have to like go down like that. So I generally go by authors, and I always feel like
A
authors that are
quintessential black romance. What would you recommend?
quintessential black romance. Oh my god. Um. So Alexandria House wrote, it's the book after Goal. Um,
Assist?
what's no, the second book. Ooh, that's the third book. Ooh, you was right there. Um, I'm gonna look it up because I gotta know what it is now. It's with an H. Another one.
Holding?
Um, Holding. Yes, Holding. Holding. That book. That book. Um, and it's not. It is, but it's not. And the reason it is because it's that they meet as children, right? And so they have this enemies to lovers energy. And then as they get older, they still got a little bit of beef, but it's really tension. You know how it goes. It's like I really
Mm.
liked you, but I've been pretending like I don't like you. And then but then real life comes in. And that's the part that made me go, "Oh, we're not just an A B C D E F G type of romance here. This is A B X Y. Whoop, back to D up here. Oh, we going over here." So it had so many elements of a love affair that I thoroughly enjoy. Thoroughly enjoyed. So I would say Alexandria House Holding. Yeah, and I know it's kind of random. Like it's not a book that I talk about, but I'm perusing my brain of like what would be a good one. I was like, Holding is excellent, excellent.
I
Hmm.
love that. Okay.
Yeah, I'd recommend that. If I'm just trying to recommend a fun book, I'd probably say Let Me Hold You or Let Me Love You would be the fun, Alexandria books. Or
Mhm.
Inevitable Conclusions. Christina C. Jones is really good. Um, what's the other one? The one with the two people looking to each other that she wrote. I see the cover right now. It's it's the one with the PPP, Pierre,
Oh, behind the scenes.
behind the
That was what I was gonna
scenes.
say.
Yeah, there's books that are like you'll have a great time, great time.
It's gonna give you
That
exactly
just
what you're looking for.
exactly what you're looking for. All the spice, all the tension, hope, dreams, all the things. So yeah, there's a lot of those books that I'm like really great. I think the new era books is definitely like the Ninas and
Oh, yeah.
Nina just be hitting them out the park.
And every single one,
Every single one.
regardless of what our
Hmm.
thoughts are about young people and doing the things that young people do, the things that they're doing mostly.
No.
So,
Hmm.
so
Yep.
part of real life. She's another one that
Real life.
writes. I think that you can know a person to know a person to know another person, and you'll find this individual that you read in her book there.
Yeah.
So, uh,
Yep.
that's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of new age, new authors, new upcoming. Like you said, Antoinette Sherrill for sure, swinging. Um, Who else? I'm trying to think of. I mean, there's a whole conglomerate of, Teelan, Charity Shanae,
Oh,
um,
yeah.
you know,
Uh, Lord, and I go draw a blank on all of them, but the Beloved production group
mm-hmm,
or
mm-hmm.
the uh
Uh-huh.
who else? Casey Mills imprint. She
Yes,
has a bunch of
yes,
them as well that
yes,
just are
yes.
doing it and showing up
Yep.
for the romance girlies.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Sherelle Green
Ooh,
doesn't get talked about enough. She does not get talked about enough. And the pen, the pen that lady has, she does not get enough
I
favor in
agree.
my point of view. But yeah, there's a lot of, I think, authors that are just excellent storytellers. So, yeah, I mean, there's always risk because no one's perfect, but I think that there's a strong group that's killing it. It's
Yeah,
just,
I agree. I agree.
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
again, I don't think a 3 star is
Mm.
bad. I think it's just one of those okay. I know people don't
Yeah.
like seeing them, um,
I know. Yeah, it is what it
but
is.
it is what it is.
Uh-huh.
But it's just sometimes it's just okay,
It is just
and it
okay.
sometimes it's just okay. And when you get into the
Yeah.
4 and the 5 stars, that's when you get into, oh, I'm not going to forget this
Yeah.
particular read,
Yeah.
and but 3 stars make careers.
Sure do. Sure do. There's plenty. There's
Oh,
plenty of, yeah. Oh, I do want to mention also Kennedy Ryan. I'm a Kennedy
oh,
fan. Yes. Real is excellent. Queen Move is excellent. Obviously her latest series, Before I Let Go,
mm,
all them those 3 books, excellent. But funny enough that her interracial one, that's the one that I have not reread it because it's long. But I will say, it made me view interracial love very differently and have a
really?
greater appreciation. Yes, it gave me greater appreciation. Because it wasn't that I was against interracial romances or couples or anything like that. I was just much more indifferent. But I didn't
Mhm,
understand the depth of love that can happen with 2 people of different races in a
mm,
way that is still powerful, still very beautiful, still very loving. I was just
mhm.
like, I was very like ignorant to it because, you know, both my parents are Black. I'm reading Black
Yeah,
romance. I come from a world that even though a lot of my cousins are biracial, even my aunts and uncles, I don't feel that love affair.
people. Still.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't feel like, wow, what a powerful, couple. I don't feel that, you know? So I was like, yeah, whatever, it's whatevs. But when I read that, I was like, oh, I said, okay, I see y'all really be falling in love. Okay. So, changed my mind. Changed my
Like,
mind. It
look at
changed my
there.
mind. It
Look
changed
at
my
there.
perspective. Yeah. Because I'm like, my cousins is mixed. I see their mom and daddy. you know? That's not, but with that, I was like, oh, that's how it's supposed to
Okay.
be.
Okay.
So
I
yeah.
mean, listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It is
That's
what
what
it
reading
is.
is supposed to do. It's supposed to help us, broaden our perspectives. That's the reason why we do
Abs-
read, right? For most of us,
mm-hmm.
we
Most of
are
us.
intellectual anyway. The
Mm-hmm.
reason why we end up reading.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I will
helps
say
us.
I'm a pleasure reader. I read for pleasure. I read for fun. I read
You
for
don't read
joy.
to go to school. You don't read to go to
No.
school.
I'm not trying to learn nothing. Those days are over. Those days are over.
Me either. Me
Yeah.
either.
I'll read a business book or a little self-care, self whatever book, but it's for that purpose. I'm not reading over here because I'm like, yeah, oh my God, let me just get smarter. No,
I don't want to learn about anything new. I'm
no.
okay.
Hmm.
Uh,
Hmm.
Instagram is like my news source.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't really.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
Especially right during this time of year. I took about 6 months sabbatical from learning anything serious anyway. So
Mm.
um, it truly
Mhm.
is just me reading for pleasure, and that is it.
Mhm.
Nothing
That's it. That's
else.
all. That's all you need. That's all you need. Yeah. So let's talk about this kitchen table talk.
Okay, girl. Let's talk
Mhm.
about the ice in Minnesota, though.
Oh,
I'm interested in that.
yeah. Yeah. So basically, what happened is that an American citizen was, um, so ICE was raided in Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Is that what it is? Minneapolis, Minnesota. Yeah, Minneapolis.
Mm-hmm.
What's the city? What's the city? Anyways, and so apparently she was blocking a part of the road. ICE agents got out. They were yanking on her car door, which is crazy already. Because with ICE, I feel like with some of them, they have ICE on their chest, but some not really. There's just like a tactical
They don't
gear. So I
identify
don't.
themselves.
Yeah, and they're wearing masks, so you don't even know. So they were yanking on her door, and then she kind of backed up, and then she kind of veered off, and there was an ICE agent in front of her. So if this is the car, he was probably like around here, this kind of part. And so like let's say this is the car, he was kind of like standing right here. So she kind of went like this, and he shot into the car 3 times, shot
This
her, shot her in the head apparently. And so she had veered off, but succumbed to her wounds. They refused to let there was a doctor on site, some medical professional who was like, I'm a doctor. They refused to let him through. That's what the word is. They refused to let him through. Didn't let nobody get out there to help her. Um, they were calling, saying to call the ambulance. Ambulance eventually came in a couple minutes. They were not. They were blocking the road, so ambulance couldn't get through. Supposedly, they had to take her out the car to the ambulance. So you know. Mhm. Mhm. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Because they weren't getting out the way, like they weren't moving their trucks, and that's what the word has been.
Oh my God.
Um. So the secretary who's over Homeland, she went over there, did a press conference, was talking about how the ICE agent was in fear of his life, that the driver committed an act of domestic terrorism, and she was attempting to harm him, and he followed the procedures for what to do in that particular case and situation, and was justified.
Instead of you
Mm-hmm.
stepping out of the way, you
Mm.
fired into a vehicle.
Mm-hmm. 3 times. 3 times. Yep. Yep. And it shows video where when they approached the car, he came from behind and through the passenger side and then got in the front. And so it's like her car was here and he went this way and then got in the front, and the other officer was yanking here. So she easily could have been just looking this way, like, oh, let me get the hell out of here. And then this man pops up in front of her. She's veering to the right, and then he shoots into the car. So, yeah, it's crazy. And, Minnesota is, George Floyd was killed, where the congresswoman was killed with her husband and a dog in the house last year.
I didn't even
Um,
realize all this stuff was happening in Minnesota. What?
yep, yep. So the governor is it Tim Kaine? He's the one who ran with Kamala, I believe. Yeah, he ran with Kamala he was gonna be VP.
Sure did.
He's the governor. He is stepping down, but before this, he had said he was stepping down already.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
it
I was
wasn't
gonna
related
say.
to this. Damn, right? But yeah, so I mean, they also, you remember they had the shooting last year in the school, in Minnesota as
Sure
well.
did. What the hell is
Mm-hmm.
going on up there? They need Prince. That's what they listen to.
Some Purple Rain? No. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I think it's crazy times, of what's happening in the country, you know?
And there's ice. I mean, Minnesota is the Midwest, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
this
Yeah, yeah.
is cortisone. Do they have a high illegal alien
or immigrant. Yeah.
Because, like, is it a thing
Yeah.
in Minnesota?
That's questions that need answers. Questions that need answers.
When you think of the Midwest, you think
Yeah.
of apple pie.
Yeah. You think of I think of a lot of white people. I don't think of, diverse place personally. I don't think that's where we are,
Small groups of diversity.
Yeah. Cold.
And then there's another thing. It's cold outside right now.
Yeah.
People should be inside.
Inside the house.
People on the inside.
Yeah. But then now they're trying to go door to door. Yeah, they talking about they're trying to go door to door. Mm-hmm.
In the cold?
In the cold, they got on the ice gonna be knocking door to door.
If you got to do all that, then there aren't any. You know what I'm saying? Like there's nothing to be found if you have to go and search in that manner.
Yeah. Such a deep dive search. Yeah.
This doesn't sound like a non-issue. You know, that's what
like you creating a problem out of nothing. Yeah.
And you're killing innocent Americans. Since we're gonna talk about Americans, that's who we're protecting, right? You're killing them in the process.
In the process, yep. In Minnesota. It's crazy. It's crazy. Is that what's going on up there? So that's that
I still
part.
Don't understand.
Yeah,
still don't understand.
It's a lot going on. Yeah, it's really weird. That's really weird. Also, the Venezuelan president thing has been weird. That part. That was like how do we feel about it, Venezuela? Like, are we happy?
Right. Are we okay?
Are we not
Are y'all
happy?
cool with this?
Should I be cheering?
Or should I
I'm
be
not sure.
Upset?
Mad. Yeah.
But it seems to be split. Right.
It's split.
Very split. Like,
yeah.
some people are happy that it happened, and other people are like, but it seems so random as a person who doesn't watch the news. And again, I read Pew Pew Love. I don't even read like purely Black romance. I read fake gangsters. Is what I like.
Yeah.
This seems the most randomless thing we could have done as a nation.
Yeah, it feels like that. We want that oil, girl.
That's what that's what I saw.
Yeah. Do you know how cheap gas is for y'all in other states? When I went to Houston last year, they had Courtney, we went to get gas. It was like $2 and change. And I said,
oh yeah. It's a thing.
I said, this how much your gas costs? Our gas here is like $4.80.
Haven't seen that in years. $2? And it was only for a period of time. Like, it wasn't even for a long period.
How much is it now?
It's like $2 and some change. Sometimes if you go way out, or like if you're in the middle of nowhere, you can find it for $1, high dollar and some change. But again, I don't pump gas, so I don't really know the ins again.
Erica's married. She got a man who's extra her gas. Right.
Corey does that. I don't even. We filled up the tank the other day, and I happened to look over there at it. It was like $2 and some change.
Wow. Okay. Well, in California, at least Southern California, it's definitely $4.80-ish. Is the cost of gas per gallon.
No, ma'am. I think that's just y'all. Y'all getting punished for some reason. What happened? What happens out there? What y'all do?
I don't know. I feel that y'all need to pay your fair share.
Huh? Say what?
It's not fair, Erica.
It sounds like y'all did something to piss somebody off, is what it sounds like to Erica.
I need to find that out. I need to find out why is gas so cheap elsewhere.
But it's y'all and it's somebody else. It's like another city too that has very high gas prices for no apparent reason, and the rest of the country is sitting over here at $2 and some change.
Yeah, because even like whenever I think about getting a car, like my next car is gonna be an SUV, and because I need it. And it'll say 23 miles per gallon, right? And I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
well, damn, 23 miles per gallon. Gas is about almost $5. I said, well, how, so I'm thinking, okay, how the math, y'all over there paying two and change.
I can remember the gas crisis in oh six, had to be oh 06. And I had just got my little Saturn view. My mom was like, "You got to be careful with the gas prices. You done went about that car. You went out there and bought that truck. It's not even a real truck. It wasn't even really a truck. It had a hatchback. Is what it really is.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm.
But according to her, it was a truck,
Mm-hmm.
and I was gonna pay the price because gas done went up. I can't imagine paying $5 a gallon on just a regular Tuesday. Nothing's happening. It's cold outside.
Mm-hmm.
No holiday.
Mm-hmm.
That's when our gas
Yeah.
seem to go up during the holiday season.
Yeah, ours too. Ours too.
Still, even more.
Go ahead. It'll be like 488, that's regular. I think right now is so premium is like 488. Regular is like 468, something like that. But like I don't understand why y'all's gas is so cheap. And y'all are not donor states. You know what I'm saying?
That has nothing to do with nothing over here. Okay, we are just trying to make it. We are just trying to make it. Maybe because y'all stay blue.
Do you want the whole country to be red?
I'm just saying. Maybe that's the reason why y'all getting punished. That's all I'm bringing up. I am not a Republican. I am not.
You're
I
like,
am
I
a
just live
black
in a
that lives in
state that
Atlanta. I am clearly Democratic, but I'm just saying that y'all are being
maybe
punished.
we have to be. I need to inquire on that. I'm gonna ask ChatGPT when we get off. Be like, why is our gas so much? Tell me the history.
Seriously.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. So yeah, so that's a little kitchen table talk. Just giving y'all a little
Uh,
bit of pop culture, what's going on the side. Cause Lord, we living in a world. We live in bookish world, but we living in the regular world. In the regular world.
unfortunately.
And in the regular world, the Venezuelan president got snatched out his house with his wife. In the regular world, ICE is killing American citizens.
Just out here.
Just
Just
shooting.
out here. Shooting them.
In the regular world, gas is too damn expensive in California.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
entirely is. It took me a lot of money to fill up my tank when I was out there. Because I had to take it back full. So I had to stop in the middle of the morning near
You're
the
like,
airport.
damn. Oh, even
Oh,
worse.
should have got it in
Yeah.
Pasadena.
Yeah. A Costco. Costco gas. That's the one.
Oh.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's the cheapest we ever get it. It's Costco gas. That's the one. Ah,
Oh.
crazy, crazy. So we have the release of the week.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
And that
It is
is
Respectfully Kennedy by Antoinette Sherrill. Who's excited? This girl's excited.
This Girl's Excited. Although, yeah, you gotta read. I
You
have so
gotta
much
read
to
Relic.
read. Yeah, you gotta read Relic. 'Cause that's book
You gotta
one.
read Relic. Book
You
one
gotta,
of this part of the series.
yep. And then you gotta read Kennedy.
And then you gotta read Kennedy after that.
And funny enough, I did ask, because we have Relic in our season of Giving Box, and I asked
Hmm?
Antoinette, I was like, do you feel you need to have read the other books to read Relic? And she's like, no. She said no.
What is wrong with her? You do. I don't believe in this skipping mess.
Because see, this my thing is I can't unknow the other books. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can't read it and be like, yeah, I'm reading this. Like, I'm gonna pretend I don't know. I can't read that way because I already know. So I'm like, so do
Right.
you think you could read this book and not have read nothing else? Or but yeah. But if you want to read the other 3 books, well, 4 books in the series,
It's 4
technically.
books because the
It's
lessons of a
4.
treasure.
Yep. It's really good. I definitely ran right through those books. Right through those
It
books.
is worth the investment of time.
Mm-hmm.
The pen is impeccable.
Mm-hmm. It's
Impeccable.
good.
And I
It's
know
really good.
Respectfully Kennedy is going to
Mm-hmm.
be just as good.
Yeah.
I am in the middle of my reread of Relic right now. I'm rereading
Mm-hmm.
with another member of our book club, and when I tell you all the joys, Relic, although I thought I did not like him.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I didn't like him. I thought,
Mm-hmm.
y'all, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Um it still remains to be seen. However,
Mm-hmm.
I do have a little soft spot for old Relic. Old blue-eyed
Mm-hmm.
devil.
Okay.
His words, not
'Cause-
mine. His words. He
Oh,
calls himself.
shoot. But he definitely was acting like the devil, like a demon. But but then it was like he was justified. He experienced trauma. But again, there comes a point in time when you are responsible for your trauma.
I agree.
So we can't just be like, I've been traumatized. That's how I'm acting the way I act.
That's
No.
the reason why I'm an asshole. No.
No.
You
Work
have
on
to
that.
grow beyond that.
Hmm. I'm gonna need you to like work on it, you know? Hmm. Work
Lots
on
of
it.
easy. Continue to read a
Work
bit.
on it.
Just a little bit.
Work on
Mm-hmm.
it. So, Erica, this is the end of our episode. Very first one. Finally.
Exciting.
Super excited to have done our very first episode of Two of America's Most Wanted. And if you're interested why we came up with the name is because I'm from the West Coast, but Erica loves Tupac.
Love him. He is my baby daddy before I knew what a baby daddy was, baby. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And we know that you all are gonna love us,
Yes.
and we are wanted.
Fun shade. That's all this is. Fun
Oh
shade.
yeah, fun. And please, again, if you have beef with anything we've said, keep it to yourself.
Baby, baby,
Keep it
baby,
to yourself.
listen.
Because
No
one thing
dissertations in
about
the inbox.
no dissertations, because let me tell you, baby, we do not care. You're going to be mad by yourself, okay?
You will. You'll be sitting there
You'll be
angry, typing.
angry. One-sided beef, okay? I'm going to be like, Erica, did you read what they said? Gonna be
It's
mad by
like,
yourself. So, but this is all in love. This is not meant to
yes.
shade nobody. This is all to have a good time
A little
chatting
kiki. A little
about
kiki.
a little kiki, bookish kiki, life kiki, all that good stuff. So we definitely want to bring y'all more content, more of our perspectives, more of our point of view. Just more and more and more, because this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Small. Very small.
Small. Tiny, tiny, small. So, yes. So, thanks all for watching. We hope you enjoyed, and we will catch y'all next time. Bye.
Bye now.
Okay, bye.